Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be learning about what is trial balance. Let's see. Trial balance is prepared from the ledger balances and cash book. It is a list of balance of ledger account and cash book. See, very simple. What is happening basically? We know how to prepare journal entries and how to post it to the ledger accounts. Now, after you post it to the ledger account, suppose a company maintains 20 ledger accounts or 30 or 40 or 100 of ledger accounts. Okay, what will happen? That whatever is the balance carried down of all the ledger accounts, we have learned everything: balance carried down, balance brought down in ledger, journal and ledger videos. Okay, so whatever is the closing balance of all the accounts, that we will be writing in the trial balance. How? Let's see. We'll do an example that will give you more clarity, and then after that we will come back to our this notes. Okay, before just that, I will tell you what is the format of trial balance. See, format of trial balance is, first you will write the head of accounts, ledger folio number, debit, credit, and I'll tell you what's the logic behind writing in the debit amount and writing the amounts in the credit. Let's see. When there is cash account, whatever balance cash account has, you will write it in the debit balance. Why? Suppose when you prepare the cash account, and here you will write the balance BD. Now if you write your balance BD 100 rupees and you spend suppose 30 rupees, so your balance carried down will be how much? Balance carried down will be 70. Now this balance carried down, this is credit side and this is debit side. So balance appearing here is called as debit balance and not the credit balance. You cannot say this is credit balance just because it is appearing in the credit side. This is the debit balance. Why? Understand this. We had 100 rupees in debit side, 30 rupees in credit. So the balance whatever remains is debit balance only. Understood? You can understand it from this point also. Suppose you have plus 100 rupees and there is a minus of 30. In mathematics also, what we used to do? 100 minus 30 will become 70. But here the sign will be of positive only. That's why here debit is 100, credit is 30, but this 70 rupees will be called as debit balance only. Understood? This is called as debit balance of cash account. So whatever is the closing balance here, that will be appearing here in the trial balance. Now understand, like this only, cash, bank, furniture, debtors, opening stock, stationery, all these items are asset. We have learned what is asset, expense, income, liability in our fundamentals of accountancy video in very detail. Okay, these are our asset. That's why the debit balance, we know that asset and expense has the debit balance. So these expenses what we are appearing in here, these are the expenses, and these two which are drawings and sales return, this is decrease in income and decrease in capital. That's why they are appearing in the debit side. Very simple, like that only. Income, capital and liability. Capital, income, okay, income and the liability, all will come in the credit side only. This purchase return is the expense reduction. See, purchasing is expenses, so purchase return will be reduction in expense. That's why it is coming in the credit side. We'll solve a question that will give us more clarity. See, I have given this table so that whenever you are solving your questions from any book, whether it be NCERT or any guide or any sample paper, it will be helpful for you because I have covered here majority of the topics. Okay, majority of the accounts are already written here. Now, moving to the first question we have, the first capsule is Geeta Textile. What is happening? Let's see. Now see, the capsule number 1, what we have here is Geeta Textiles. Geeta ji brought following as capital: cash 70, building 450, computer 60 and check of rupees 3 lakhs. So what will we write in our trial balance? See, we cannot prepare trial balance directly, remember this. We have to prepare the ledger accounts. Now first we will write here Geeta Textile, trial balance as on, remember trial balance is prepared as on a particular date. Okay, So suppose we are just assuming it is 31st March 23. Okay. Now we will prepare trial balance after preparing the ledger account. So where are our ledger account? Okay, here. Suppose the first account what we are preparing here is, say, cash account. Cash account, credit, debit. So what will we write? We are bringing cash of how much? 70,000. So we will write here cash account debit to capital 70,000 rupees. We all know this journal entry, cash account debit to capital. Now see, there is no opening balance. So this will become by balance carried down, because we have to tally the account. So by balance carried down is 70,000 rupees. Now remember this. Now we know the journal entry to capital account 70,000. After that, what does it bring? They bring building, computer and check. Building 450. Building, building account to capital 4,50,000. Remember, we cannot write now closing balance. Okay, we will complete all the journal entries, then we will close all the accounts. Building account is 4,50,000. After that, what was there? Computer. So we will write here computer account, credit, debit. It was brought in capital to capital. How much? 60,000. Then they brought check. So I can write a check in hand. Credit, debit. You can write bank also because the money is in bank. You can write check in hand also. To capital account 3 lakhs. So we can say that generally we have the bank balance of 3 lakh rupees, because this check, what will firm do? Firm will deposit this check in their bank account. Now, moving further, what is the next thing? This is done. Bought furniture from Raj Furniture rupees 20,000. Okay. So now we will prepare two more accounts. First is, see very carefully, furniture, credit, debit. Furniture account purchased. So debit side will be increasing asset to Raj Furniture account 20,000 rupees. Purchased from whom? Raj Furniture. Why I am making Raj Furniture account? Because we have not made any payment. Okay, we have purchased on credit. So Raj Furniture has become my creditor. So he has become my creditor. We know creditor is a liability. Credit side increase, debit side decrease. What is our journal entry? If I have to write the journal entry will be furniture account debit to Raj Furnitures. That only we are posting in the ledger directly. Okay. So in Raj Furniture, what will we write? We will write here by furniture. How much? 20,000. Simple enough? Now. Okay, after completing this, next is purchased goods 10,000 rupees. If I have written purchased goods 10,000 rupees, it means I have purchased for cash only. So what will be the journal entry for this? Tell me. It will be purchase account debit to cash. How much? 10,000. 10,000. Okay. So we will write here purchase account debit purchase account debit to cash 20,000. Now listen, you will not prepare cash account again. Cash account is already prepared. Just go there and write by purchases. See, where is our cash account? Here. We'll write here by purchases. Why? Because this side will reduce cash. By purchase how much? 20,000. Understood? By purchase 20,000. And in purchase account to cash 20,000. Purchase goods from Ramesh at 10,000 on credit. So see, now we are purchasing on credit. So again, we will write here purchase account debit to Ramesh 10,000, 10,000. So again, go to the purchase account. In purchase account, we will write here to Ramesh 10,000, because here stock is increasing, decreasing. Purchase here is our expense. So Ramesh is there. So Ramesh is our new account. See, we have purchased from Ramesh. So Ramesh has become our creditor. Correct? Creditor, debit. Now we will write here by purchase. How much? 10,000. Simple enough. Purchase to Ramesh. Then here Ramesh by purchase. Okay. Now moving forward to the next entry. This is also done. Sold goods 24,000 in cash, 15,000 to Mahira on credit. See, there are two sales happening. So what will we write? First sale is in cash. So cash account debit. Cash account debit how much? 24,000. Second sales is to Mahira. So Mahira account debit how much? 15,000. To sales 39,000. Simple. So what will we write first? See, in cash account we can write sales of how much? 24,000. Remember, in cash account this amount will come because cash account is debited by 24,000 only. What will we write? We will write two sales because sales happened, but sales happened for how much? 24,000 only. So we will write here cash account is increasing due to sales of how much? 24,000. Simple enough. Now where is the Mahira account? Mahira and sales account we have to prepare. So first we will write here Mahira. We have sold goods on credit, so Mahira becomes our debtor. Credit, debit. Mahira account debit to sales. How much goods we have sold to Mahira? 15,000. Then we will prepare sales account. In sales account we will write here by cash. See, sales is our income and income is credited when increases, debited when decreases. So by cash and by Mahira. Cash sales how much? 24,000 and 15,000. Simple enough. Now the next question, what do we have? Goods returned to Ramesh 1,000 rupees. See, first I purchased goods from Ramesh. Now I am returning the goods to Ramesh. So what will be the entry I will pass? Here I have written already purchase account debit to Ramesh 10,000. Okay. Now what will I write? If I am returning the goods, I will write here Ramesh debit to purchase return. How much? 1,000. So I will first go in the Ramesh account and write there to purchase return. Ramesh. In Ramesh I will write to purchase return 1,000. Simple. Now I will prepare purchase return account. So purchase return account, credit, debit. What will be the journal entry? Ramesh to purchase return. So purchase return is credited by Ramesh 1,000. Simple enough. Now see after that. Goods returned are done. Now paid electricity bill 700. If electricity bill is paid, what will be the journal entry? See, electricity bill debit to cash. How much, sir? 700. 700. So electricity bill is debit 700, cash is credit 700. So I will go in cash account. Right there, my cash is decreasing by electricity bill 700 rupees. Now I will prepare a account of electricity bill. Electricity bill, which is my expense. Electricity bill account debit to cash 700. Understood? Very simple. Just remember the journal entry and the posting will become very easy. Ledger posting is the easiest. If you know the journal entry, electricity bill to cash. So electricity bill account debit to cash. Okay. Now what's the next part here? Now we have withdrew for personal use. We all know whenever there is personal use, what have I told you? If it is personal, use the word drawings. Drawings account debit to cash. He has withdrawn money. How much? 3,200. 3,200. So we'll prepare drawings account, but first we'll write in our cash account that my cash is decreasing. Why? Because there is drawings. Drawings 3,200. Now we'll prepare the drawings account. Drawings account. Credit, debit. Drawings account debit to cash. How much? 3,200. Very easy. Now see the last entry. What do we have? It is, I think, paid rent. Prepaid rent rupees. How much? 2,000. See, it is not rent expense. It is prepaid rent of 2,000. Consider it as paid rent only, because prepaid rent will be the item given in the few more questions in your book. So paid rent is 2,000. If rent paid is 2,000, write in cash. Buy rent, because rent is your expense. How much? 2,000. Then prepare a rent account. Rent is our expense. We know that. Credit, debit, rent to cash. How much? 2,000. This is our expense. Now see, all the entries are posted into the ledger accounts. Now what will we do? First we will close our asset accounts. Where are our asset accounts? We'll start it. There is not a pattern. I am just saying we will follow a pattern that asset, expense, liability, then income. So it will be look good. It will look good and the presentation will be good. Okay. See, now what is the first thing here? 70,000 plus 24,000 here. Then here 20 plus 3 plus 2, 25, 25,900. So see, how do we use to write it? This total is 25,900. Okay, and this total is 94,000. Now, if here total is 94, so this is the higher total. We will write 94,000 both the sides. 94,000, 94,000. And here we will be writing by balance carried down. Okay, balance carried down how much? 94,000 minus 25,900. So it will give you 193, 30, 63, 68, 68,100. Okay. Now moving further, after this, see, building account is there. Building account we will close. 4,50,000 only is there, so we will write directly 4,50,000. Here also 4,50,000, and here then we will write by balance carried down 4,50,000. Understand this thing. This 4,50,000 is closing balance. This 68,000 is 100 is closing balance. We will go in our trial balance now. We will write here first item cash 68,100. Now after that, building 4,50,000, building 4,50,000. Remember this, I am telling you again, I am writing on the debit side. Why? See, this balance is higher balance, okay? Out of this, we are removing this balance. So whatever left is this 68,100. So we can say this 68,100 is result of this amount only. Understood? That's why this is called as debit balance. It is written on the credit side to balance both the sides. But when anybody asks which is this balance, this is debit balance. And when this is debit balance, that's why we are writing 68,100 on the debit side of the trial balance. Understood? Now, after that, computer, again the same thing, 60,000 here. Here also 60,000. We will write here by balance carried down 60,000. Simple. Here also same thing. Total is 3 lakh. You can write here total, okay, there is no problem. Total. Here also you have to write 3 lakh. And you will write it by balance carried down 3 lakh. So, check in hand 3 lakh and computer 60,000. Check in hand 3 lakh and then computer 60,000. Computer 60,000 only. After that, furniture purchased from Raj Furniture, see 20,000, so total is 20,000. Here also 20,000. We will write it by balance carried down 20,000. So furniture will be 20,000 written. Here Raj Furniture is our creditor. We purchased furniture of 20,000 rupees. We will write here 20,000. 20,000 to balance carried down 20,000. Now see carefully. Furniture will come in debit side 20,000. Raj Furniture on the credit side 20,000. Furniture 20,000. Raj Furniture 20,000. Simple enough? Now see. We are going line wise only. Purchase is 30,000. So what will we write here? Total is 30,000. 30 and 30 by balance carried down 30,000. Okay. And here in Ramesh, what has happened? See, 10,000 is here, 1,000 is here. So total is how much? Total of the bigger side is 10,000. So I will write here 10,000. Here also 10,000. Then I will write balance carried down here. To balance carried down, how much will come here? Here it is 10,000. Here it is 1,000. So balance carried down will come 9,000. Understood? This is our closing balance of Ramesh creditor. So from here we can say this is our closing balance of purchase. This is our closing balance of Ramesh. Purchase 30,000, Ramesh 90,000. Purchase 30,000. Then Ramesh, who is our creditor, we will write 9,000. Creditor, so on the credit side only the amount will come. No. Actually, you can write it like creditor. See, remember the names generally does not appear in the trial balance. When they will give you the information, you can directly write the creditor only, okay? But we are just writing here for the understanding purpose. Ramesh, then Mahira is debtor 15,000, so we'll write here 15,000 total, 15,000. Now you can write there. Buy balance carried down 15,000. Simple. Here in sales, the total is 39,000. So you will write here to balance carried down 39,000. So our closing balance of sales is 39,000 and our closing balance for debtor is 15,000, that is Mahira. 15 and 39. So Mahira debtor 15,000 and sales, which is income, 39,000. Simple enough. Now after that, purchase return and electricity bill. Okay. Now purchase return how much? 1,000 rupees. So 1,000, 1,000 to balance carried down 1,000 rupees, and here 700, 700 by balance carried down 700. Understood? So purchase return 1,000, electricity bill 700. Purchase return 1,000, purchase return 1,000. See, purchase appears on debit side, so purchase return will be on credit side only. Simple. Purchase return, then electricity bill. After that, rent will also come. Electricity bill is how much? 700 expense, debit side. Rent will also come. Rent and drawings is there. So I will write a rent and drawings. Rent was how much? 2,000. And drawings was, we can just look here, 3,200. Now you will say, sir, but the account is not telling. You said trial balance, debit and credit. See, in trial balance, debit and credit, both sides must be tallying. We have to prepare one more ledger account, which is very, very important. First, we'll close our drawings and rent. 3,200, 3,200 by balance carried down 3,200, 2,000, 2,000 by balance carried down 3,200. Simple enough. Now what account we had to prepare? We had to prepare capital account. Whose capital account? Geeta's capital account, because it is Geeta's business. Geeta's capital account, credit, debit. If you remember in our video number part 2 of journal and ledger, the beginning, there we have learned this capital account preparation. See, what all we brought? We brought by cash, we brought building, we brought computer, and we brought one more thing, that is check in hand. What are the amounts? Let's see. $70, 450, 63 lakh. $70, 450, 60 and 3 lakh rupees. So now if I have to close the capital account, give the total of this. 3 plus 4, 7 lakh, 8 lakh 10, 8 lakh 80, 8 lakh 80,000 is the total. 8 lakh 80,000 is the total. You have to write here 2 balance carried down 8 lakh 80,000. This will appear in your trial balance 8 lakh 80,000 as capital. It is capital, so it will appear on the credit side. Capital 8 lakh 80. Now when we will do the total of this, so it will become 8 lakh 80, 29 lakh, 9 lakh 40, 9 lakh 49. So total will be 9 lakh 49,000 here, and here also 9 lakh 49,000. Understood? Very simple. This is our trial balance. Now what will happen? In many questions they will give you directly the item, that this is cash, this is building, this is check in hand. This everything I have already told you where will it appear and how it will appear in this list of table. Okay, in this list of item, in this table I have mentioned almost everything. Okay, now what it brings to our notes again, the closing balance of all the accounts must be written in the trial balance except stock. See, opening stock comes in the trial balance, and for all the other accounts we have to find the closing balance, but opening stock will appear in the trial balance. Closing stock will always appear after trial balance in the adjustment in the question. You will never write closing stock in the trial balance. Closing stock appears outside the trial balance. Remember this always. Opening stock will appear in the trial balance. Now you will be thinking, sir, why does it happen? See, the logic behind this is, in our trial balance purchases appear. You will say yes sir. Sales appears. Yes sir. Opening stock is appearing. Yes sir. Remember this thing. Opening stock is appearing. We are adding the purchases. We are removing the sales. The net effect of these three accounts in our trial balance brings us to closing stock only. If you can understand, see, if I had 5 rupees closing stock, 7 rupees I purchased and 2 rupees I have sold. So how much will be in our trial balance? It will be 10 rupees. So it means in our trial balance, these three accounts what are appearing are closing stock itself. But we are not writing directly the closing stock 10 rupees. We are writing these three accounts, opening stock, purchases and sales. That's why we are not rewriting the closing stock in the trial balance while preparing trial balance. There will be an error if we write closing stock again, because 10 rupees is already appearing like this. If I write closing stock again 10 rupees, the amount is coming twice. That's why we will not write closing stock. Okay. Now, if an account does not have a balance, it will not appear in the trial balance. Very simple. If the account is closed, if there is no balance carried down, you will close that account. Understood? This table will help you to solve all the questions of your trial balance. Understood? Very easy. Now see what happens. Now, this is our trial balance. After this question and from this table, you will be able to solve majority of the problems in your book. Thank you so much.